Now I'm starting to draw the Pyramid of Djoser with few other buildings in the necropolis. It is a step pyramid in Saqqara necropolis. Djoser was the first king, 3rd dynasty of Egypt, in 2670 BC. At first, monument was built as a mastaba. The mastaba was upgraded 2 times, but it was not enough for the king. We think the architect Imhotep in 2667 BC conceived a more impressive tomb for the king Djoser and built 3 other mastabas on top of one another. Then upgraded this step pyramid to 6 steps from that we know today. The pyramid complex consists of the step pyramid, the house of the north, the house of the south, the serdab, the northern mortuary temple, and some other buildings. The complex size was same as normal life city in ancient Egypt. I'm deciding which side is darker of the pyramid. Then I started to draw the other buildings in the necropolis. It is in the front. I use darker tones for it, and I use darker contours because it is the nearest building on the picture. Then I add some extra details with these contours. I finish the base tone on this side. I have to look after the line's direction because the horizon is just a few centimeters upper in the bottom of the page, and every line has to go to the horizon from the nearest corner of the pyramid. This is the middle of it. Now I add some extra dark tones. And it came closer. Yeah, and I finished. The next is Snefru's Blanted pyramid. Snefru was the first king of the 4th dynasty in the 25th century BC. Between 2570 BC to 2450 BC. At first, he finished Pyramid of Huni, who was the last king of the 3rd dynasty. His pyramid had got 7, then 8 steps. After that, the steps were filled, and it became the first real pyramid. Its height was 93.5 meters. Nowadays, looks like a tower with 1 or 2 steps, but you can see the original steps structure. He built 2 pyramids in Djoser. The first was the famous Blanted pyramid. I draw it now. It was 105 meters high under construction, the engineers had to modify the angle of the sides. It had got two entrances. One is on the northern and the other is on the western side. A few hundred meters to the north, the Red Pyramid was built same angles like the upper parts of Blanted Pyramid by Snefru. I'm just cleaning the paper around the pyramid now, and I use darker tone and darker contours here for some extra details. I add a base shadow and base layer for the pyramid. And here is the nearest corner of it. It was broken. And I read an absolutely new news on the internet. It is still open, so you can visit it now again. The last time when it was open, I think it was 1985. So you can go and watch it in real life. I tried to put the pyramid in a landscape with these few lines and with this little tone. Here is an extra darker tone. And I finished. I have started to draw Pyramids of Giza. The three main pyramids are Menkaure's, Khafre's and Khufu's pyramids. Khufu was the son of Snefru. Next to the three main pyramids, we can find the three pyramids of queens, the mastabas of office holders and the Great Sphinx. The three big pyramids was built between 2600 and 2500 BC. The complex is next to Giza, capital of Egypt. The oldest pyramid is Khufu's pyramid. It is 138 meters high, but originally it was 147 meters high. It contains 2.5 million pieces of fashion stones, each 2.5 tons weight. The man-made ground differs just 2 centimeters from the real level. Sides lengths are 230 meters and 40 centimeters. The building orientation was very important. The pyramid's corners were calibrated so precise to points of the compass. The entrance is on the north side. The archaeologists found 43 meters long boat in a chamber in the pyramid. The ancient Egyptians believed the soul of king has to travel with a boat to the northern sky. The other interesting subject that was found in the pyramid is the granite stone sarcophagus. It was too big to carry in the pyramid. It had to be put in during the construction before the pyramid was finished. We can see on the drawing the sunlight has concrete direction, so the pyramids have strong and dark tone drop shadow. We have to make drop shadow darker than the self shadow because it could give weight for the objects in the drawing. It could help us to put the pyramids in the 3-dimension place. I'm starting to draw the horizon in the background. It should be horizontal, but in the video it differs from the normal level, but just in the video, not in my drawing. I put some closer stones and closer ancient buildings here in the front. I like to add with it plus 1 extra dimension, but I don't like to it would be too concrete, because I would like hold as a main theme the 3 pyramids. So I put here under the pyramid some extra darker contour. Plus extra stones on the pyramid. We can see on the middle pyramid, on the top of it, an extra layer. It is a whiter cover layer because these pyramids were covered with white stones. But in the modern times, Giza was built with these white stones. So people stolen these white stones for buildings. I try to find on the left side the horizon. I put here an extra tone and the drop shadow of the Menkaure's pyramid. Here is the turn of the sand. And I finished it.